Yo, so what's going on, guys? So today we're going to do a quick video on me going on how to install flat shifting in the Howtech. So I got to wire up my clutch sensor to my ECU. Oh crap, damn, I fell. To my ECU down here. Can't really see, it's behind the carpet. See the wires, and then we'll go from there. This will be a step-by-step process, and I guess both of us will be learning together on how to do this, because I've seen some videos on it, but they don't really cover it too much, so we'll find out. Alright, so if you look, let's see if I can get it. This is the plug to the clutch sensor, the switch. So what I'm going to do is actually piggyback off of this, because I kind of need it to start the car, and I also have it hooked up to my JDI. My JDI receives a signal there. So I'm gonna just tap into the blue wire and then run it all the way to an AVI input in my Howtech, and then we'll see if it registers. If it doesn't, then I'll figure out a way to get the car started without the switch. But yeah, I don't want to cut it, so I'm gonna just tap into it and then run it all the way to the AVI switch. The AVI input on the headset. Alright, so I got the clutch switch wired up. Now we'll start to see if it registers. Hopefully it does, though. Let's see. Alright, so I have, wait, one second. I have the switch wired to B13. Right now, it doesn't seem like it's, well, I haven't assigned it to anything, so let me assign it, and then we'll go from there. Alright, now that I got the clutch switch, I gotta assign it, and it's not even registering. Man, I could have sworn. Yeah, I gotta go back and fix it, because it's not registering that switch at all. I'm gonna have to piggybacking off of it. Yeah, it sucks. Alright, so I was looking in And that switch, see if I can get to see if I can show you. It's kind of hard to show you. Alright, so that red wire with the white is like my piggyback. It wasn't even in all the way, so it probably wasn't registering because it wasn't in all the way. So we'll see now if it works. Alright, let's see. This works. Oh shoot, the ECU wasn't plugged in. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so you kind of need that to start the car. It was not plugged in at all. It's crazy. Where the heck are my keys? Changes. Alright, let's get this back. Oh. Yo, there's so many things going on at once. I done let the car in gear. Why did I do that? It's still not registering though. Let's switch in. Yeah, that's weird, man. I know it's wired in right too. I know it's touching. So I gotta figure out why it's doing that. Why it's not registering. Alright, so I kind of want to show you guys something. So what I did was I wired up my clutch safety switch, like that goes to the clutch switch. I wired it up to ground. That way my car can start without my clutch, because I'm thinking since I piggybacked off of the clutch switch itself, I think it was causing complications. So all I did was wire this wire that goes all the way to my starter relay. You can't see it. It's somewhere around here. Ah, right here. Let's see if the camera can get it. Wow, my hands are disgusting. Alright, yeah, that black thing right there is the starter relay. So all I did was wire it to ground, so it's a closed switch all the time. So now all I gotta do is press the brake to start the car. I don't really gotta press the switch to start the car. So now what I'm going to do is wire up this switch to go to the ECU, and we should be able to receive the 5 volt or even just 3 volts. It just needs to see voltage, so we'll see. It's pretty clapped out, but should still be able to use it. So, okay, so I have the ground to the clutch switch wired up, and then let's see if I can even show you guys. I can't really show you. That's okay. This white wire is going to a clutch switch, and then that goes all the way to DC, as you guys already know. So let's just start it up, and then let's see if it registers. If it doesn't, I'm gonna give up for tonight. Alright, so I'm kind of confused now because it's still not registering. Touch in. Yeah. Nothing. So frustrated. I hate that it might need to be a center ground. I hate that. We'll find out. All right, look at this. 5 volts. No. All right. So whoever tells you that it's supposed to be ground and then ECU, liars. It's not. It goes to power and then ECU. Like, that's crazy to me. I looked it up and everything says the same. Sensor ground ECU, sensor ground ECU, sensor ground ECU, sensor ground ECU. Not true at all. Fake news. That was so frustrating. All right, now that we have that, we can set up our conditions. First, I need this to hit over here. Okay, I kind of want it to be a fill cut and ignition retard. Minimum TPS 85, I like that. And minimum RPM 65. It says while active. Problem is, I have to. Well, let's have this ignition retard for one. Let's put 5 degrees. Let's see if that does anything for 5 degrees. You want to start off slow, and then just cut 90. Alright. Okay, so back to what I was saying. The problem with the while active, I have to adjust the switch to engage with. I have to adjust the switch to be in sync with whenever the clutch disengages. So I gotta basically finagle with it. Now I did see Adam LZ, he did do something like this where he did it timed. And then the max shift that he did was he was like, let's do 1,000 for now. He changed his to like, what was it? 25, 250 milliseconds. We'll do 1,000 milliseconds. For now, I'm gonna adjust the clutch switch so it reads whenever it disengages. That way, you can get it as soon as it pops. That way we can get it to cut as soon as it disengages. So that's crazy. I gotta move the switch way forward in. Alright, so if you look here, get some more light actually. This is how black it is, which is crazy to me. Focus. Focus. Let's see if I can show you guys actually. Yeah, you can't even see the detail. There you go. It's pretty black. And then what I did find was that the plug was pretty wet. And I think it's from my trans fluid leaking. I did fix that, but I'm kind of scared for the controller now that I see this. because if this is wet, then the controller must have got wet, and if the controller got wet, I gotta buy a new controller, and it's $300 I don't want to buy, so it kind of sucks. Is what it is, I guess. That one's cooked though. It's pretty black. It's even worse than my other one that was so-called bad, and it never got this black. Yeah. Sucks to suck. All right. I think I was talking, and the mic wasn't even on. Okay, so so if you look right there where it says WB1, WBO, I'll just show you on the, now it's reading 14.7, 14.8. So O2 sensor was bad. We're back in business. I got no gas though. So let's go over the settings one more time. It's kind of weird holding this camera setup because it's a little bit different than what I'm used to. Here we go. Normally I'm using my phone. Transmission. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit too. Flat shift. All right, so we have it. While active, we might change that. Focus. All right, we have it while active. We might change that to time, and then we have it on the clutch switch. Engagement, which I don't even know if it's reading properly. The clutch switch engagement. Why is it? I say that? Okay, yeah, never mind. We'll do clutch switch. I only say that because I tried it before and it was not doing what I wanted it to do. So. I need a new computer, bro. Current rates. Alright. High DCTs. Alright, we did the while active, and yeah, it did not do what I thought it was going to do. Let's lower the shift time too by 300 milliseconds. Next, while active or timed, whichever one works the best for me. I'm gonna blip it a little bit. What the heck, bro? Where's it? Where the heck is the... Oh. Actually has a big old exhaust. The downpipe is cooked. It's cracked. But we're gonna try to see if we can do a little ride along. See where I can put this mic at. Where is that? Right there by the turbo. It's crazy. Testing. Alright, cool. I kind of want to do a recap of what happened. I lost third gear. Well, not third gear itself, but the synchro. Yeah. Also, instead of it being fuel cut, I was supposed to put it in an ignition cut. So I kind of messed up there too. I'm gonna pull the trans and then change out the synchro and then put it back together and then try again. I mean, there's something else I can do. I think it was doing what it was supposed to do, but I was overthinking it, and then I wasn't. It was also user error too, so I wasn't pressing in the clutch all the way, I feel like, or I was trying to shift before I pressed in the clutch. So is what it is, I guess. But I learned my lesson. So in the next video, I'm probably going to remove the trans and then we're gonna go from there. Not a complete rebuild since it's already been rebuilt. Probably just gonna change out the third gear synchro and then call it a day. Yeah. Blah.